The ANZUS Pact and the Western Alliance. Australia's commitment to the Western Alliance was solidified with the signing of the ANZUS Pact in 1951. Alongside New Zealand and the United States, Australia formed a trilateral security alliance that pledged mutual defense in the event of an armed attack in the Pacific region. This alliance reinforced Australia's alignment with the Western Bloc led by the United States during the Cold War. Communist threat and the domino theory. The rise of communism in Asia, particularly the Korean War 1950-1953 and the spread of communism in Southeast Asia, heightened Australia's fears of a regional domino effect. Influenced by the domino theory, which posited that the fall of one country to communism could trigger a chain reaction, Australia actively participated in regional conflicts, deploying troops to support anti-communist forces in Korea and later in Vietnam. The Vietnam War. Australia's involvement in the Vietnam War 1960–1972 marked a significant chapter in its Cold War history. Aligned with the United States and other Western allies, Australia committed military forces to support South Vietnam against the Communist North. The Australian public's reaction to the war was complex, with protests and opposition growing as the conflict escalated. Pine Gap and intelligence cooperation. Australia played a crucial role in intelligence gathering for the Western Alliance. The joint U.S.-Australian facility at Pine Gap, established in the late 1960s, became a key component of the global surveillance and intelligence network. The facility's role included monitoring Soviet and Chinese missile tests, contributing to the Western powers' efforts to understand and counter potential nuclear threats. Domestic impact, Red Scares, and political shifts. The Cold War had profound implications for Australian domestic politics. The fear of communism led to periods of intense anti-communist sentiment, commonly referred to as Red Scares. The Australian government, influenced by the broader Western response to communism, implemented measures to curb perceived leftist influence, resulting in the banning of the Communist Party of Australia in 1950. These measures were eventually lifted in 1951. Changing alliances and regional dynamics. As the Cold War progressed, Australia witnessed shifts in global alliances and regional dynamics. The normalization of relations between China and the United States in the early 1970s, as well as the changing geopolitical landscape, prompted Australia to reassess its foreign policy. The recognition of the People's Republic of China in 1972 marked a significant departure from previous diplomatic stances. Conclusion. Australia's journey through the Cold War was marked by its commitment to the Western Alliance, military engagements in regional conflicts, and the complex interplay of domestic politics influenced by the broader ideological struggle. As the geopolitical landscape shifted and alliances evolved, Australia adapted its foreign policy to navigate the challenges of the Cold War era. The legacies of this period continue to shape Australia's geopolitical outlook and global relationships in the contemporary world.